So this will be a short review of the book titled Forever Employable, subtitled How to Stop Looking for Work and Let Your Next Job Find You. I saw an ad for this book on Facebook and bought it. I didn't buy it for the subtitle because I am not looking for work. I bought it for the title, Forever Employable. And the main idea here is for the reader, what can the reader do to stay relevant in their profession as you go from, starting up, getting experience, getting seasoned in your profession. What are some things you can do to stay relevant? So that was kind of an interesting topic for me. So I bought the book. I'll just do a quick overview of there's 5 basic ideas. This is a book by Jeff Gothelf. I hope I'm pronouncing it correctly. I will place a link for this, an Amazon link at the bottom if you're interested. It's a short book, about 90 pages. So I'll share a quick overview of the 5 things that he shares. Then I'll tell you some things I liked about it, some things I didn't like about it, and I'll go from there. So the 5 things that he writes about are, number 1, you need to plant a flag. And what he means by that, you need to establish yourself as an expert in a specific area. So that when people have questions or they need help with something specific, and when they need help with that specific area, they would find the answers with you. And he makes a point to make that flag as specific as possible. And the more broad that area is, the less chances you'll have to be found by people, and the more specific that area is, the more chances you have for people to find you when they need help with that particular problem. The second thing is to tell your story, and his main point there is that every single person has a different story, and one way to make yourself unique is to simply underline the fact that you already are unique, that your story is unique, that it's different from all the other stories out there. So that's the second thing. The third thing is to follow the path, or to follow the new path. What he means by that is, as you try to establish yourself as an expert in a particular area, and as you begin to tell your story, as you start to do more specific things, to follow this possible new path that opens up in front of you when you may have to do different things, or when you may have to do things differently. The fourth thing is to start sharing with others your expertise, your experience, your skills. And number 5 is give it all away. And here he talks about whatever field you're in, to make sure to give away a lot of stuff, a lot of information for free without charging right away. And he does talk about centralizing everything in one place, like a website or a social media platform, but preferably a website where everything else is found on that website. So the 5th one is give it all away. When you become a very generous creator, very generous expert in your area of expertise, and you simply give away things without charging right away, or without charging for everything that you create. So those are the 5 basic things. What did I like about this book? I like the fact that it's very specific. It is a very specific book, so I like that a lot. It's also quite insightful. One paragraph that I can share with you is on page 82, and he writes something like this. Think about the things that aren't going to change, the things that people are going to need consistently, time and time again. That's going to be good process, good collaboration, good places to work, good leadership, and a feeling of fulfillment at work. If you can focus on those particular things, I'm confident you can maintain the kind of relevance and the kind of authenticity that's required to grow into a sustainable thought leadership role and to become forever employable. And again, when he says forever employable, which is also the title of the book, he's not necessarily referring to finding a new job. For example, I'm very happy with my current positions. I do 2 or 3 things for a living. So I'm quite happy with that. So I'm not looking for new work. What he means there, possibly you could be looking for new work, and that's fine. This book will help you with that. But just this idea of keeping yourself fresh and relevant in the area of work that you're in. So that was a great paragraph. So it was a very specific book. Now, a couple of things I didn't like very much was that there was not a lot of new material in the book. I've read quite a few books on self-improvement, professionally in your career, in your trade, your calling, and I haven't found anything new in here. I've read everything in here was written by somebody else somewhere, somehow, in some way or another. So I didn't find anything brand new that I thought was original. Also, the price of the book. No, I know the value of a good book, and I know the value of a good information. So, but this was, I think it was $17.99 or $16.99, something like that, with free shipping on Amazon. So that's great. But this is it's a 90-page book. In my opinion, a book like this should probably cost about maybe $8.99, not $17.99. It's almost a booklet more than a book. It is short. It's soft cover. It's not a huge page size, so it's almost a booklet. So charging $17.99 for this was a little bit much, in my opinion. I don't really mind. I'm not going to return it. I'm going to keep the book. But I thought that the price was a bit steep for the size of the book. He does offer a workbook, a digital format workbook on his website, which I already received the link for, I believe, which is great. I wish he would have added those charts and exercises in the book so that when you pay $18, you have a bigger book and you can keep everything in there. But anyways, I'm going to enjoy looking at those worksheets as well. So this is my short review of the Forever Employable book by Jeff Gothelf, forward by Dory Clark. If you want to take a look at it, I have a link at the bottom. Feel free to take a look. Thank you for watching my video. If you're not subscribed to my channel, I really appreciate that. Click on the subscribe button. Also give this video a thumbs up if you get a chance. Leave a couple comments at the bottom, and I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.